Oh. Good morning. Breakfast is ready.
I can't really stand up because I have a cat on my lap and my cold is back. Thank you so much. Wow, that looks amazing. What do we have here?
Toast and coffee.
Wow, the jam with the fresh bread. That's cool. I'm excited. Should we have breakfast, Roger? You gonna help me? Good morning, everyone. The first thing I want to do this morning after the amazing breakfast Rodrigo made for me is to harvest some beans and some lettuce and maybe also some spinach. I don't know if it's already good to go, but I will just grab a few leaves. I'm super excited. All these beans are already pretty big. I think that's already a pretty good amount. I'm very happy. Now I have to be honest, I never harvested spinach before. I guess I'm just gonna grab the leaves. I have no idea if they are already, I don't know, if they are ready to harvest, but I guess I'm just gonna grab the leaves. And I think I want to throw them into a smoothie. I think that would be a good idea because for like cooking, it's not enough, I guess. I'm just gonna try it out. Sir, that's not for you. I think kitty cats don't want to eat veggies, right? Roger, what is going on with you? You're not sitting in your box. That's a very unusual picture. Ah, okay. I was already wondering. Hello, my love. You want to see my harvest?
What? This is from our greenhouse?
Yeah. It's
wow.
Beans, lettuce, and spinach.
I can't believe we grew this thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna eat it.
It's very excited. Exciting. It's very exciting. I wanna put some spinach into my smoothie.
Ooh.
Can I try?
Go for it.
Yes.
Wow, these are huge.
Yeah. We have to cook them today.
We should give some to Kaylee.
Yeah, of course. And now the taste test. I'm actually very excited. I love it. You wanna try? Or is it too weird for you?
Ahoy.
Popeye. Are you Popeye?
And now that we're here in the kitchen, let's talk about what we're gonna do today. You see the ceiling up there? You see that there is no ceiling actually? Well, we're gonna change that. We're gonna build a ceiling in the kitchen and the living room. Actually, dining room.
Today we are going to work with wood again. We have to prepare our wooden boards for the kitchen ceiling and we have to protect it from moisture, so we are going to paint it very well and also seal it very well. Okay.
It's kind of raining outside, and since we have to do the ceiling and the painting, we were thinking on doing it outside, but it's not gonna be possible, so we just gotta roll with it and assemble our painting station here in the entrance of the house. Hopefully we don't get paint everywhere.
Come in, sir. For today's video, we have partnered with Foreo Sweden to bring you the UFO 3. The UFO 3 is a deep facial hydration device and it has become my favorite kind of self-care. It's super easy to use. You just remove the attachment ring, then you place the mask onto your device, and then you put the attachment ring back in place. And then you can select one of the 8 preset treatments by pushing the button on your device, or you can choose one of the UFO masks in the app. The UFO 3 works with activated masks, warming thermotherapy, as well as cooling cryotherapy, and it's combined with LED light and T-sonic massage pulsations. I've been already using it for a while, and I have to say that my skin feels a lot softer and also way more hydrated. As someone with a sensitive skin living and working on a farm, my skin struggles a lot with dehydration. But since I've been using the UFO 3, I feel much better knowing that my skin gets the right treatment. If you want to get the UFO 3, check out the link in our description box. You will get a discount of 30% and an extra 10% for the first 50 people who use our code Dajungleboy10. Thanks again to Foreo Sweden for partnering with us in today's video. Now, back to work.
We are building some framing in here. We're using some pieces of wood and attaching it to the metal. Since all this structure is mostly metal, we can't attach our nails to the metal and we need the wood so we can connect it to. And if you're wondering about the wood, it's completely sealed. We never use wood that is not sealed. The priority is that we get it sealed before putting it up. I'm almost done with all the framing for the ceiling, and now I'm gonna have to move some wires. You see this right here, this wire can't go over there. I'm gonna have to pass it underneath in the back all the way there. And if you're wondering why is there a wire there, well, in the beginning we had an idea of just having this whole area as a kind of industrial look, so there was not gonna be a ceiling. But since we did a ceiling here on the living room, and it turned out pretty good, we decided that it would be a better idea if we just do a ceiling all around there, and that's what we're doing now. So I gotta move a couple of wires, do some electrical stuff, and then I can continue with the framing. Something that I will be forever thankful for is how much I have learned during the process of building this house. When I first arrived on this land, I barely knew how to use a hammer. I had never used a drill before or any kind of power tools. And 4 years later, I'm doing my own electricity. Last year, just put it in contrast, this was my worst nightmare. I had no idea on how to do any of this, but the pressure of building a house yourself forced me to learn the things that I needed, and now I'm just doing my own electricity, hopefully in the right way. I mean, I know that I'm doing it in the right way because I always do my research before jumping into doing something, and that has definitely paid off. The framing is all done and complete. I have to say that this time was way harder to get the framing done because it's so much more wood. On that section was only half. I had to do twice as much work on this one, but it's all ready to receive the boards, and I have to do more electrical connections because we're gonna have some lights over here over the dining room, and I think we may also want more lights here in the kitchen. We already have the chandelier, but a few white lights wouldn't be bad. We're still considering that. In the meantime, I just need to do a lot of electrical connections. Seems like we're gonna have peace pretty soon. I already see the flowers popping up in there. And this morning there is a particular smell in the greenhouse, like the oregano, especially here in the herb section. We have oregano in here, but it smells like Italian seasoning. Like, I'm not lying to you. Like, you come in straight into the greenhouse and the first thing that goes into your nose is that. What a way to wake up. Today is the day. We are gonna finish installing our ceiling once and for all. Got that side that we did a while ago, and we're working on this one. I also did all the electrical connections up there. Everything is ready to receive the lights after we put all this stuff up. Nothing is connected to the main power supply yet, but once we have everything ready with the lights connected, I will do that.
I love it. It's already looking so good, and it changes the look of our house again.
Definitely the white accent in the ceiling makes the whole space look bigger, because our house, let's face it, it looks big, but the usable space is only around 70 to 80%. We lose a decent amount of space on the corners, on those triangle corners. We're gonna have to do it in two sections. Section number one is that big piece over there, and the second section is this one over here. The reason for us doing it in two sections is mostly because we can't get the right size of the boards in the hardware store. The biggest one, or the longest one that they have, is 12 feet, and here we need around 16 to 17 feet. So we definitely need to have two pieces connecting, or at least two sections connecting. And the way and how we're gonna cover that is by adding one of those cover pieces, that woody looking thing. We're gonna add one right over here all the way along, so that kind of connection there, the division, is gonna be covered by one of those pieces. So it's gonna be hard to tell if it is a single piece or if it is two pieces in there. That's the idea. And I also know that a lot of you have been wondering what's up with our dining room, why is it not complete, what about that gap in the back? Well, we have plans for the living room. When we did this, it was kind of like, we just wanted to have a space, it was kind of closed in, where we can use like, have a table and stuff like that. But we are thinking that it could be a good idea, please let us know if you think this is a good idea, of having that wall over there as an accent wall. So instead of being like wood like that one, or like white like that one over there, we were thinking on a different color that kind of makes it pop. It's gonna be different than that one. So far we have mostly warm colors in the house. Pretty much everywhere we have used the warm colors, and we just don't know what color should we do that wall. Maybe a bluish could pop up, but does it matches with the rest? I don't know. That's it! We've got a ceiling!
Woohoo! And the result is looking fabulous.
Hold on, we're missing something. We are missing something. Give me a second. We are missing this one.
And do you want to know what I'm excited about?
What is it?
That we are gonna have lights up here, finally.
Finally.
Because so far we only had lights in the kitchen, but when we were eating in the evening, it was always super dark. So
we're gonna have lights.
I'm excited about that.
Next step over here, it's gonna be the lighting situation. Of course, you just pop the holes in there in the roof all along to put some of these. I actually forgot the name of these little lights. If somebody remembers it, please let me know in the comments.
De bue?
That's in Spanish.
Yeah.
In Spanish we call them ojo de buey, but I know they have a different name in English. I don't remember what it is right now.
I'm curious.
But we're gonna have the same thing over here in the living room, and I actually did the wiring for one extra set right over there, over our sink area. So if we're cooking and we need extra light or something, we can just turn it on. And also, we have to do the framing. You see this beautiful wooden framing all around here? I think it's called wooden trim. We have to do that all along that edge over there, along that edge, all around it. So we give it that nice and finishing look.
Do you know what we could do?
What?
We could do like a survey, because we want to paint these two walls with a, how do you call it?
Plywood?
Plywood. So we could make a survey because we want to paint this plywood, and we're still not yet, or we're not yet sure which color we want to pick. So.
And to make it easier for us to kind of get the right color, if you guys decide to help us with it, just give us a code if you can find the code of a color, and we can go to the store and ask for the same code, because there is so many variations of a color that when I went to the hardware store to buy some stuff and ask for a color, white, hey, do you want white number 1, number 7, number 342? I was like, I just want a white can of paint. So please give us a code for the paint so we can get the exact color.